Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Wednesday, September 4th, 2013. I am astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Well, we are almost to a powerful new moon. It's going to happen in the wee hours of the morning when we all go to bed tonight. So I think it's important for us to note that there's a big change on the horizon, especially tomorrow. As we do have this new moon building, this is a new reset button in our lives, a new beginning. And today is our prep for that. You know, checking our emotions, making sure that every little thing in our life is, getting prepared for this. And because I'm sure you felt as the sun's been opposing Chiron, there's been all this intense energy, and a lot of this is like allowing things to happen, not, getting too crazy. I think that this Virgo energy is starting to get really intense, and when we have the moon come in here, today can be intense, and oh my God, there's so many things to do, and maybe you don't have enough time to schedule it all, and how are you going to deal with all this, and things in your body, and things that, this is just so much in our reality, but we got to learn to chill out. The moon does oppose Neptune today, and I think it's important for us to relax, this is a time of preparation. This is a new moon happening tomorrow. Even though it's getting real close, this is the dark of the moon. That moon is real dark, about to step into the light. And, today, get prepared for this. I wouldn't, sign any contracts or do anything real, intensely until tomorrow. But let's talk about actions. Mars is squaring Saturn now. It's within 3 degrees, and it's going to get bigger over this week. And how funny that we have America ready to see whether it goes to war or not, which could be a big lesson. And it's a big lesson for all of us about the actions we take right now to make sure that they're in alignment with, our heart, passion, and love, but making sure that there's truth involved, and to make sure that, that we don't make the wrong move, that we make the responsible moves. Now, it's so funny on how, I don't even want to get into politics and anything, but, it's about us stepping into higher vibration now. It's about us stepping into real high vibration. It's a very confusing subject, Syria. And so I want to keep that out of my horoscopes. But, look at that energy of Syria and apply it to your own life. There's decisions to be made. There's actions to take in your life right now. And they're pretty serious. And they take a lot of thinking. They take a lot of, figuring out of what's going on. So pay attention to this. Pay attention to today the preparation. To really get into the details, the moon does start to trine over to Pluto, and we do have the sun and Pluto making a nice trine. I mean, it is this change still coming, and this new moon, which we'll talk about tomorrow, is a great one. But, this is about figuring things out in your reality off the decisions you got to make, and this restructuring of your life. Saturn and Pluto coming into their sextile, and they really get extreme here in September. I'm telling you, this is a big prep. Check out my webinar if you want to get deeper into this month, because the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th week of September is incredible, especially the 3rd week. So check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com, if you have any questions or if you want a one-on-one reading. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you for the new moon tomorrow.